Welcome to the last game of the day. DELL, number 4 team playing MSGD, the number 1 team for the Platinum Cup final. It'll depend who wins this game and walks into the finals game versus Qualcomm, who've just defeated Oracle earlier in the day today. DELL winning the toss, electing to bowl first. 𝘃𝗲𝗏 has had a very successful tournament so far, picked up a lot of wickets on his way. The end of the first over from him, 9 runs scored. Dot ball. Looks like a game where one team is going to throw the punch and the other is going to fight back hard. Sydney going 4 of the last ball, but coming back strongly on the last one. What a shot that is! Brilliantly hit. Picked the bones of that. Rohit got into position, just lofted it over the fielder at mid-on. That one has gone all the way for a flat 6. Take another look at that replay just to confirm. Looks like that may have bounced. Lets that one go outside the off stump. Valiant effort from that fielder, running all the way to the boundary rope, but in the end, the ball just trickles over the boundary rope. Another boundary going Rohit's way. And MSGD are moving along now, 23 for none at the end of 2 overs. So Sridhar comes in and gets the breakthrough. The best way to pick up a wicket, if you bowl the batter out, because you don't depend on any fielders when you do that. Fantastic piece of bowling from Sridhar. Bowling to the right-hander from over the wicket. Hit a length, the ball came back in, demolished the stumps. So the early end to the innings. Sridhar picked up his first wicket, 7 balls into the game. Outside half of the bat, guided towards deep third man, just a single. Outside edge again. Goes between the gap between the two slips there. all the way along the boundary. Unfortunate result that for DELL, but MSGD will take them any which way they come. I think the fielder at first flip should have reacted better. That was definitely catchable. Take another look at that replay. Take a look at that. Maybe just falling short. Yes, no, yes, no. Eventually decide against it. No run on offer. Drills it down the ground, mid-on. Oh, that was touch and go. If Sydney had hit the stumps there, that may have been an opportunity. But no harm done to the batting team. Just would have made it. Wonderful pictures again from Team MVL. Keeping you glued to the coverage, glued to the action. Lot of pride in announcing that MVL has just won the best presenter of the year, the best live streamer of the year from Crick Heroes for 2024. Wonderful team of technicians, cameramen, and a presenter here who works with me in the media box, stitches together these wonderful analytics for you, these great replays that bring you so close to the action. Pictures in high resolution are presented, courtesy Team MVL. If you enjoy our coverage, please do leave us a review on Crick Heroes. This is Idris, your commentator for the day, presenting to you the action of the second semi-final for the Platinum Cup between DELL and MSGD. Once again, a yes and a no. No harm done again. Advances, just finds the gap between the cover fielders. The fielder is charging, but to no luck. And so good run for the batting team. Played towards mid-wicket, no single on offer. Single towards mid-off on that occasion, Vicky Sachin. '35 for 1. Beautiful shot that. Riding on top of the bounce. Getting that through the gap between square leg and fine leg for a boundary. Oh, he's thrown the stumps down at the bowler's end. The umpire called for the third umpire immediately. I think this is going to be interesting. This is going to be touch and go. Oh my God, that's extremely tight. I think he's got him. He's got him. Phenomenal throw that from the bowler. Turns around, destroys the stumps. Fantastic piece of fielding this from the bowler. And the batsman will be on his way. Batter only having himself to blame there, because he had advanced. Bowler just collected it in one motion, threw the stumps down, and it's just a matter of a frame. The second wicket goes down. Four overs gone, 39 for 2 now. Himanshu is the new batter out there. He'll take strike because the wicket was lost at the non-striker's end. He joins Rohit Lalwani, he's batting on 20 of 10. Dot ball to start off the 5th over. Playing a miss outside the off stump. Played towards point, no run on offer. Now the batsmen are going to be circumspect with their running throughout this game after seeing that brilliant run out earlier on. Punched off the back foot towards point, no run again. This is good tied phase now from DELL. Picked up a wicket in the last over, no runs so far this over. Beautiful stroke off his pads, using his wrists. Sydney chasing after that. Eventually kicks it over the boundary line. It was almost like a striker finishes a goal from near the goal post. So Himanshu gets his innings going with a boundary. Played that towards Gully. Eventually goes to third man, just a single. Vicky coming back to bowl his second over. Change in field. Mid wicket goes back. Long on also stays back. Everybody else is inside the circle. Bowled on a length. Just a single towards mid wicket. Cut that towards the point fielder. Play and miss outside the off stump. Hit in the air, going on the bounce. Fielder at long off stops that. Keeps it down to a single. On the bounce towards short third man, no single. Again, drill towards covers, but once again the fielder well placed there, no run on offer. The power play has been completed, 46 for 2 MSGD. The kind of start that I think Dell will be really happy with. Managed to keep them under 8 runs and over and picked up 2 wickets. Lofted it in the air, straight over the bowler's head. What a good shot that is by Rohit Lalwani. A huge 6 to start proceedings for Sunil Kumar. That also brings up the 50 for MSGD. 50 up in the 7th over. Down the leg that time. Umpire stretches his arms, calls it a wide. Sunil is missing in the last game for Dell. An extremely close match between Dell and Qualcomm, I think. Went all the way to the wire. Qualcomm ended up coming on top by about 2 or 3 runs. Fielded in the deep and sent back to the keeper. 55 for 2 now. Deep cover, deep long off. Square leg, mid wicket and long on. Over the 5 fielders in the deep. Just a single. 57 for 2. Last ball of the 7th over coming up. Cut that just over that fielder who had come into the circle. Ball races along the surface, goes over the boundary rope. So Rohit continues to bludgeon the bowling attack. Wonderful batting from him. "61 for 2 of 7 overs. Rohit batting on 34 of 17. 2 runs per ball. Fantastic cricket from him. Deep cover, deep long off, mid wicket, long on, and square leg. These are the 5 fielders in the deep. Outside edge taken. Himanshu goes. Prasad Madana picks up a wicket of his first ball. It was well caught. Shaukat picking that one up behind the stumps. Wonderful wicket-keeper Shaukat. Full ball on the stumps. Virendra flicks that towards mid-wicket for a single. Hit it in the air towards long on and well over the fielder's head for another 6. Rohit Lalwani is batting exceptionally well here. He's striking it and striking it big every single time. Again goes for it, beats the fielder at point, gets the outside halfer, moral victory for the bowler, but the batsman will smile at the end because he has 2 runs to show for it. .71 for 3, the last ball of the 8th over coming up. Full toss, drifting on the legs, hit towards mid-wicket for a single. The end of the 8th over, 72 for 3. Wide down the leg side to start this 9th over. Sunil comes back into the attack after going for 16 runs of the first over. Dot ball towards mid-wicket. Once again, wide down the leg side. Sunil struggling with his line a little bit today. Again played in the gap between mid-wicket. Just a single. Short ball outside the off stump. Rohit plays a beautiful late cut. Moves to 47 with that stroke, just off 21 balls. Phenomenal batting this from Rohit Lalwani. An appeal for leg before. Umpire says no. Sunil is disappointed. Maybe just going down the leg there. Or maybe hit too high. Oh, run signal by the umpire. There was bat on that one. Maybe the umpire spotting an inside edge that we missed. Take a look at the replay. Tough to see that on the replay, but definitely going down the leg either way. Hit that down the ground towards long on for a single. Cut that again over the fielder at point. That's 50. That's 50 for Rohit. Just 23 balls, 52 up. Wonderful batting innings this has been from him. And Sunil continues to be expensive. 28 for none of 2 overs. That's straight down the ground. Just one bounce over the boundary rope. It's a very productive spell this for MSGD. They're absolutely taking the attack to DELL. Once again, try to play that towards the covers region. Inside of the bat, lobs in the air, goes towards long off for a single. Punches off the back foot towards cover for a single. Punches again off the front foot this time towards deep cover for a single. Driven it powerfully towards long off. I think that'll just be a single. First half of the semi-final, 10 overs bowled, 93 for 3. Think the game is right in the balance. MSGD have managed to crawl back into the game to a position of some comfort. Rohit Lalwani single-handedly driving them. 54 runs of just 26 balls. Interesting to see what they're able to get to by the end of 20 overs. Rohit Lalwani taking guard. Interesting technique of doing that, using the bail. Hammers it. Some batsmen prefer doing this because the mark stays a little bit more permanent. Rohit Lalwani will take strikes. Sydney comes back into the attack. Sydney likes to bang the ball in. That's his regular line and length. The field that Sydney will operate with is going to be third man, deep cover, deep long off, square leg and long on. Short ball as expected. Just a single towards square leg. Drifting on the leg side, collected by Shaukat. Umpire stretches his arms, calls that a wide. Down the pads again, flicked inside out of the bat. The ball is racing towards the boundary. The fielder at square leg can't do anything to stop that. So both batsmen going well now. Rohit Lalwani and Virendra Singh. Virendra 14 of 9. A brilliant knock in the last game as well, Virendra. Hit a few lusty sixes. In front of his stumps. No, the umpire does not agree. That looked pretty close. Take a look at that replay. This time he's hit it towards square leg. Just a single. Hit it in the air this time. Fielder at long on. Settle fender it and drops it. That was a big one. Rohit Lalwani, the well-fed batter who's doing so well. The fielder in the deep at long on drops a straightforward chance. Just took it for granted there, a little bit too easy. In the end, the ball goes away from him. I've only himself to blame. Towards mid-wicket this time, they run through for a single. Driven down the ground by Rohit. Fielder at long off keeps it down to a single. Single again towards long on. Covers point, short third man, short fine leg. 4 fielders inside the circle. With that in the air towards long off. Just a single. Advances down the pitch, it's in the air. Another catching opportunity. This time Sydney holds on to it and Virendra Singh is sent packing. Sydney had a torrid day in the field in the last match. Dropped quite a few catches there. Today is a new day, and 𝗬𝗃𝗃 Sachin comes into the attack and picks up his first wicket after having inflicted that run out earlier on in the game. In the deep towards long off, just a single. Flick towards square leg. They run in for the second. No, they decide against it. The end of the over from 𝗬𝗃𝗃. Just 15 runs and 1 wicket in his 3 overs. So he's had a good day today for DELL. MSGD 108 for 4 in 12 overs. Exactly at 9 runs an over at the moment. 2 runs there. Courtesy and overthrow from short third man. And he's bowled him. The slow ball flighted in the air. Rohit Lalwani plays all around a simple, straightforward full toss. Rohit loses his stumps. A fantastic innings this has been from him. 65 runs. And Kiran Mohan comes into the attack and picks up a wicket. Throwing his bat down in disgust, Rohit. But really, I think he's played his hand. 119 now for 5 of 13 overs. Hiten, a new batter out in the middle for MSGD. Kiran Mohan picking up a wicket of his last ball of the first over. Praneeth into the attack now. Bottom half of the bat. Quick single towards point. Inside edge. Just goes by 𝗃𝗄𝗃, the wicketkeeper. Very difficult for the wicketkeeper to react to those, because you're anticipating the outside edge of the bat at all times of the wicketkeeper behind the stumps. You can't move for the one that comes back in sharp quicker. No chance there. You can see there on the replay, too far away from him. Nothing that he could have done about that. 4 bonus runs for the batter. Wonderfully bowled again by Praneeth. In the block hole, just a single towards long on. Played towards covers for a single. Played that towards short third man region. Wide down the leg side. Looked like that was going down the leg, but the umpire agrees with the bowler, raises a finger immediately. The batsman is distraught. He can't believe that he's been given out. 127 for 6. Let's take a look at the replay there. That did look like it was going down the leg. I'll take a look from the other angle. Difficult to say from that angle, maybe in front of the stumps. The umpire anyway agreeing with the bowler, raising his finger. Sunil is back into the attack for his third over. It's been very expensive today. 28 runs for his first two. He's bowling now to Aman, who's batting on not of not. Ramesh on the other end, batting on 7 of 6. Hit that towards mid wicket. Are they going to come back for the second? No, they decide against it. So MSGD losing their way a little bit, losing a lot of wickets. So want to go on to score a big one here. They'll have to preserve their wickets. There are 4 wickets left now. Hit it towards mid wicket. The fielder runs but can't stop it. Again, a call for 2. They'll make it comfortably this time. Hit it in the air. Fielder at long on. Just watches it float past him. 6 beautiful runs for Ramesh, fighting fire with fire. And Sunil continues to have a bad day with the ball. That's the outside of the bat. The ball races towards the third man region. They come back for 2. Very good running by Aman Agarwal. 3 of 2. Ramesh batting on 19 of 10. Praneeth bowling his second over after having picked up a wicket in his last over. Appeal for caught behind, but that had flicked the thigh pad on its way to the keeper. Very close to the outside edge. Lucky there. Aman just gets away with that. Outside edge this time, and 𝘃𝗏 takes that catch. Wonderful piece of bowling and very good wicket keeping as well. Getting the ball to leave the batsman, getting it to right of the pitch. Very good piece of wicket keeping as well from 𝘃𝗏. Cut towards point. I think that's Sunil there, not able to collect that. Just a single. So 7 wickets down now, MSGD. Ramesh batting on 19 of 10. He holds the key for Microsoft. DELL will really want to get his wicket here. Last ball of this over coming up from Praneeth. Drives that towards long off. The fielder runs around. Keeps that down to a single. Very good fielding there. Sydney comes into bowl. Starts off with one down the leg. Umpire stretches his arms, calls it a wide. Inside edge. Shaukat can't stop that, just a single. Ball goes between mid-wicket and square leg. Fielder in the deep collects 2 runs. Short ball. Umpire calls it a no ball. Not sure why that was a no ball. Maybe overstepping. Yes, just overstepping there. Good call from the umpire. Free hit signaled. Just striving for extra pace on that occasion, Sydney. Another short one. Wide call by the umpire. That's a surprising call, really, because I think that went over the stumps. Take another look at that just to be sure. Oh, that was a little harsh from the umpire. If in his regular standing position, that ball would have hit him, but nevertheless, moving on. Edge towards short third man. Just a single. Rocks back on the back foot, hits that towards square leg on the bounce. Just a single. Punch towards deep cover, just a single. Punched towards deep cover. Sridhar does the fielding. Just a single. Inside half of the bat, that beats the infield, goes all the way to the boundary. Very productive save for MSGD again. It's been that kind of a match where the match swings one way and then another. DELL had come back with a couple of wickets. But MSGD back on top now. $160 for 7. They have the runs on the board. They can get to another 20 runs. MSGD they have done really well. And he's bowled him! Loses his leg stump. Tries to improvise Nitin. Walks across his stumps. Loses his leg stump when he misses that ball. Very good bowler Nitin himself, but at the moment he has to cherish that good delivery from Praneeth. So the 8th wicket goes for MSGD. Was there to be hit really if he was in his regular batting stance, but he improvised, premeditated, moved across and lost his leg stump. Dot ball. The last 13 balls of the innings, 14 balls of the innings now coming up. DELL will look at it as an opportunity to pick up 2 wickets. Microsoft will look at it as an opportunity to score maybe between 20 and 30 more runs. Arjun facing. Hits that well, goes past the fielder at covers. The fielder in the deep runs around. Can't stop the second. Wide again. Left time played towards mid-wicket. Sridhar charges in, keeps it down to 1. Fantastic commitment from him. So late in the innings. Charges in, bowls in his 4 overs up front in the game and then gives his 100% throughout the innings. It's what you expect from the fielding team. Sydney, very lucky to have him on his side. Praneeth has picked up 3 wickets for 21 runs. He's been the star of the show so far. It looks like it's going to be Sunil who comes back. Interesting decision this. Sunil has been really expensive today. Sunil Kumar or Sydney is now going to bowl spin. Yeah, he's bowled a few overs of pace. Now this time looks like he's going to bowl spin. Starts off with a short ball. Goes on a couple of bounces, then rolls along the floor towards square leg. Square leg, mid-wicket, long on. Covers, these are the 4 fielders in the deep. Top edge, I think, but I think there is enough bat on that to beat that fielder. Manages to stay inside the rope. Comfortably under thigh height. Once again, a short piece of bowling. Lucky to get away with that, the batter. Inside edge. Hit towards long on the bounce. The fielder there makes a meal of that. Sydney is not happy with that. You can see frustration showing up in his body language. Should have stopped that ball for sure. Just bounces, hits his palm and goes beyond the boundary rope. Hit again towards mid-wicket. Just a single. Top edge. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗏 runs after it, puts in the dive, but not able to get to that. Tried really hard, 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗏, on that occasion to get under that ball. That just kept evading him. Ramesh batting on 31 of 18 balls. Phenomenal knock from him, all things considered. 173 for 8. The last over of the game comes up. The last over of the innings coming up. It's going to be Praneeth to finish off his 4-over spell. Mid-wicket towards, just a single towards mid-wicket. Praneeth gives up on the run-up on that occasion. Hit towards long on. They're going to come back for the second. Yes, they are. Praneeth not able to collect that ball. The run-out was definitely on there. Launched it in the air, goes over the top of the fielder at mid-wicket. That ball is trickling towards the boundary rope. 4 beautiful runs, 180 on the board now. Ramesh, phenomenal batting from him. 37 of 21 balls. Once again towards mid-wicket, the fielder this time does well to stop that. Keeps it down to a single. That's good effort by that fielder at mid-wicket. Inside edge. A lucky boundary that. But MSGD will take them any which way they get them. 185 on the board now. The last ball of the innings going to come up. This is now already looking like a very good score. It scored 189 the last time that these teams had played together. DELL had gotten to 187 of those. A last ball played towards long off. 186, 187, 187. This is exactly the score that DELL had put on the board last time round. 188 runs for victory. DELL will face. I hope that they are able to start early because light may play spoil sport otherwise. But at the moment, let's take a minute to celebrate fantastic performance that we've seen. Phenomenal batting performance from Rajesh late in the innings. 38 runs of just 22 balls. Rohit fed them up at the top of the innings. 65 of 36. Virendra 16 of 13. Really, if you take a look at the scoring there, a lot of itsy-bitsy contributions. Virendra got 16, Pawan got 11. But only two big scores. Ramesh 38 of 22, Rohit 65 of 36. Sydney expensive today with the ball, 4 overs 43 for none. Sunil Kumar 3 overs 42 for none. The two most expensive, the most experienced players in the team going for runs today with the ball. But there is going to be a second half to this game. DELL will come out and chase the score of 188. Do they have the power, the ammunition in their tank to be able to score these runs? We'll find out in about 5 minutes' time when we return with the second half of the action. Stay tuned. In the meantime, if you enjoyed the pictures, these are presented to you courtesy Team MVL. Fantastic team of cameramen, post-production as well. Great cameras providing excellent coverage. Umpires as well putting in their hard yards. It's not easy to make those decisions under the scanner, but they do. Our production staff here brings in all the analytics and all the views that make watching this game so exciting. We hope you enjoy the pictures. If you do, please leave us a review on Crick Heroes. This is Idris presenting on behalf of Team MVL. We'll join you back with the action in about 5 minutes' time. start of the second innings. Nitin, ball in hand. Go for the big one straight away. Hit it towards long on. Goes all the way for 6. What a good shot that is from 𝗙𝗂𝗃 to start off the innings. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 missed out in the last match. He was not available. Remember speaking to Sydney and he mentioned him. 𝗙𝗂𝗃, big match player for them. Up the order. Down the leg side, the umpire calls it a wide. This time launches into that on the offside. The fielder gives up the chase early because that was travelling at the rate of knots. What a start this is for DELL. 11 runs now with the first 2 balls. Drilled towards long off, mid off rather, just a single. 12 runs of the first 3 balls. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 turns that towards square leg. The fielder not able to get down on that one. And 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 gets 2 for that. Time played over the point fielder. Not middling it 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃, but getting enough on it. 𝗙𝗂𝗃 wanted a third. 𝗃𝗏𝗃𝗃 saying no. Tries to play that. No bat on it. The end of the first over, 16 for none from DELL. Short ball towards the off stump. 𝗙𝗂 creates room for himself. Wonderful fielding there. Throws down the non-striker's end. A lot of action there for 𝗙𝗃𝗃. Not sure who the fielder there was. Looks like Nitin. Pick up and throw all in one movement. That may have been curtains. Inside half of the bat from Shaukat. 𝗙𝗃𝗃. One fields it straight towards mid-on, who holds on to that. So Ghrsha's vigil comes to an end early on, 12 runs for 5 balls. And DELL lose their first wicket for 18 runs. Aman Agarwal picks up a wicket. First ball, Sunil Kumar goes packing. Inside edge, loose with leg stump. A big blow there for DELL Technologies because Sunil was the big match player for them. Had a terrible day with the ball, and if they just continues to get worse. A golden duck for Sunil. Take a look at that on the replay. Ball definitely coming back in after pitching. A tough ball to play first up. Lucky for him that he got the inside edge, and lucky for him that that went on to the stumps. covers in third man, the two fielders out. Sydney, the captain, defends the first ball right off the middle of the bat for a single. Play and a miss outside the off stump. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗏 struggling to get bat on ball now. Aman Agarwal finishes the over with 2 wickets, just 3 runs. Nitin coming back. An appeal for leg before. Umpire says no. Nitin not sure why not. He's got a response from the umpire, not sure that he agrees. Maybe just have pitched outside leg stump. Let's take a look. The umpire's call. No, the umpire just shakes his head. Says no. Nitin can't believe it. Hit towards point. No run on offer. Pulled it off the front foot. Good shot by Sydney to bring up his first boundary. Beautiful stroke, but there's a fielder in the deep there to protect that. Comes back for the second. 𝘃𝗏𝗃𝗏 struggling there. Nitin doing really well to collect and throw the stumps down. Just missing by a whisker. Take a look at that replay. It'll be very interesting to see what transpired at the non-striker's end. Oh, that would have been touch and go. Great athleticism from Nitin. Full ball, played towards the cover fielder. No run on offer. And it's bowled in! Plays across the line. Sydney playing across to a ball that he should have probably played towards long off. He's thinking about how that went across, but that's the angle from Nitin. His bowling left arm over the wicket. Ball is expected to leave you. That's exactly what the ball did there. A poor shot from Sydney brings to an end his innings. DELL struggling now at 25 for 3. Just the third over of the game. Fantastic reward for Nitin for a wonderful piece of bowling. Defended by Shaukat. Drilled it, but straight to mid-on, no run.
Okay. Okay.
Flicked off his pads. Fielder at square leg. Stops with using his boot, but gives the batsman enough time to come back for a second. With that towards covers again. Full-blooded stroke, but straight to the fielder. Inside edge again. Fielder at short mid-on, runs in. Can't stop the single. Defended by Prasad. 4 overs into the game, 28 for 3. Dell really struggling at the moment. Inside edge again towards square leg. Prasad runs in, finishes the single. Ball hitting 𝘃𝗏𝗏 there. 𝘃𝗏𝗏 9 of 11, Prasad not of 1. Really in need of a partnership Dell now. Playing a miss outside the off stump. Plays that towards the deep cover fielder. Just a single. 𝘃𝗏𝗏, after that break in concentration, ends up throwing his wicket, hits it straight to long off. And Pawan picks up his first wicket, 4 balls into his innings. So 𝘃𝗏𝗏's miserable tour continues. He's not been able to get too many runs in his last 4-5 games. You can see there, playing across the line of the ball. Originally wanted to hit that on the leg side. They end up skewed it towards long off, and Arvind takes a comfortable catch. for Dell Technologies, 30 for 4. The red short cover, inches away from him. And Divankar gets away with that. The 5th wicket there would have been the nail in the coffin for Dell Technologies. Hit towards mid-on, no run on offer. End of the over, the score remains at 30 for 4. Full show off, open the face of the bat, straight to the fielder at gully. Prasad 1 of 5. They were not of 2, both batsmen struggling. Just coming into the pitch. Oh, he's gone for a big one. Has he connected well enough? Yes, he has. Clears the boundary rope with comfort, and Diva gets his first 6. Hit that towards mid-on for a single. Goes over the long off fielder this time. Another boundary. So Divakar now joins in the fun. They need a lot more of these if they have to have a chance of getting anywhere close to the target. Full toss again, driven again, past the circle, all the way to the boundary. .45 for 4 of just 6 overs. Microsoft were also at a similar score, but they had lost fewer wickets. Drilled towards the deep cover fielder for a single. Ricochet off the stumps, but the batsman decides against the single. Beautiful stroke towards third man, just for a single. Played towards long off, just a single. Oh, playing a miss just outside the off stump. Beautifully bowled by Pawan. tries to go for the big one, again misses. The end of the over, 7 overs gone, 48 for 4. 𝗵𝗵 pull that off the back foot towards deep mid wicket, just a single. Appeal there from Hiten. The umpire says no, saying he just got the thin edge of the bat there. Nudged off his pads, just a single towards the bowler. Hit towards long on, a single. The 𝗵𝗵 has come up in this over for DELL Technologies. 51 for 4 at the moment. Rocks back on the back foot, hit towards mid wicket again, just a single. 55 for 5 now. Diwakar batting on 12 of 12. Praneeth 1 of 1. Short ball on the legs. Place that towards deep square leg. Just a single. Powerfully hit over the fielder at long on. Wonderful fix from Praneeth. Not sure if there was any bad on that, but that's beat the keeper and the flip fielder. The ball racing away to the third man boundary. Just stops inside. Bye signal by the umpire for no bat on that. Outside edge. Just a single towards third man. Tries to power that towards long on. Did not hit that too well. Just a single for Praneeth. Almost 12 runs and over needed now for DELL. 10 more overs left in this innings after this one. For mountain to climb. Diva picks up a single towards square leg. Sit that in the air again. Oh, fielder charges in, advances. Unable to get to that on the full. Just a single for Praneeth. Running in. Got his fingers on the full. Just not able to hold on to that. Momentum taking the ball away from him. The 10 overs, the first half of the second innings has been completed. DELL 68 for 5, chasing exactly 12 runs and over now in the next 10 to have a chance of winning this game. Microsoft definitely holding all the cards at the moment. They're right on top, having picked up wickets early on. Diva and Praneeth, the two batters out there for DELL at the moment. They've lost all of their big wickets early on, playing aggressive strokes. Cricket is a funny game. In the past, we've seen weird things happen. Whether they happen today or not, we'll find out when we return to the action in about 5 minutes' time. straight into the stumps. Pawan bowling to Praneeth. Launched into that, hit that way over the mid-wicket fence for 6. What a good shot again from Praneeth. He's decided that he's not going to throw in his gloves. He's still fighting for DELL. 6 of the highest quality runs that you would see, just clearing his front leg and powering it through his arms over the mid-wicket fence. Shot of length into the stumps, backs away, hits that towards cover for a single. Hit that over the cover fielder this time. Ďeeва finds the fence again. So good period of batting this from both of these players. Ďeeva and Praneeth have got together, put on a partnership. (27 of 16), both of them have put together. Towards long on for a single. That was full but going down the legs. Dot ball to finish the over. Praneeth on 16 of 9, Ďeeva 20 of 19. Rohit, after that scintillating batting innings of 65, now with the ball in hand, starts off with a wide down the leg side to Ďeeva. Bowls the wrong one towards the leg stump, and Ďeeva picks up the gap with perfection between square leg and mid wicket for another boundary. It's been a good face of cricket for the DELL Technologies team. Last 2 to 3 overs, they've managed to get a few runs together. It's important that they continue to bat together, both of these players. The last thing that they want here is a wicket. Outside half of the bat, but beats the fielder at point, runs deep towards the fielder at cover. I think they decided very early that there was just a single on there. Otherwise, that could have been 2 easy runs. Praneeth launches into that again, goes towards long on. The fielder runs around, makes a very good effort. Not sure if that ball has crossed the boundary or not. Doesn't look like it has. Just a single at the end. Almost caught that. Would have been a very good catch. Perfectly judged. Sweeping it this time off his pad. Wonderful batting from 𝗃𝗏. Just helping it on its way. 29 of 22 for Divankar. The kind of partnership that DELL needed. Drilled it towards the fielder at short extra cover. No run on offer. Short ball. It's not timed that very well. 𝗃𝗏. Top edge towards square leg for a single. $92 for 5 now, DELL. They need 96 runs in 48 balls. 12 runs and over needed from this point. 𝗃𝗏 batting on 30 of 24. Praneeth batting on 17 of 10. Himanshu is going to continue. He's bowled 1 over for 10 runs so far. Once again, sweeps it off his pads beautifully, going away from the fielder at square leg. Another boundary for 𝗃𝗏. It's been a very productive shot for him today. He's got a few boundaries playing that stroke. A wonderful India flag flying high on his helmet there, 𝗃𝗏. Just wide of the off jump. Batsman misses out there. Beautifully played. Just helped it on its way past the fine leg position for another boundary. It's really good cricket from 𝗃𝗏. Wicketkeeper signaling to the bowler. That's not the line to be bowling here. And if that's the line that you want to bowl, then you better have a fielder in the fine leg position. That was a very tricky shot from 𝗃𝗏, because if he had missed that, he would have lost his leg stump. But got enough bat on that. Batting on 38 of 27 now, 𝗃𝗏. A change in field now. Virendra Singh now takes that position at short fine leg. Viru. Length ball outside the off stump. Place that towards mid wicket. Will they come back for the second? No. They should have, but they decide against it. So still, DELL, I think, is lagging some urgency, because that was a definite opportunity for two. Ball was hit in the gap. Wide on the offside. 102 for 5 now. 100 comes up in that over. Tries to go big around the cover region, in the air for a long time. Luckily for Praneeth, that lands in no man's land. Goes big on the offside once again, just wide of the fielder. Think that's Nitin running backwards, but not able to hold on, not able to get his hands to it, in fact. The batsman living dangerously. The end of the 13th over, the score moves on to 104. 7 overs, 84 needed, exactly 12 runs an over. Hitain comes back into the attack. Length ball outside the off stump, played towards cover for a single. Praneeth goes for the big one again, inside half of the bat, just a single towards square leg. Hitain is a very, very good bowler, wily old customer, 10 for 1 of his 2.2 overs so far. He's back into the attack to pick up a wicket. 𝗃𝗏 batting on 41 of 30. Important over this. Drills that, straight to the fielder at cover. No single. Launches that one straight. Just on the bounce. Beats the fielder. Goes to the boundary. Can't blame the fielder there. Trying his best to get to that. But unfortunately for him, the ball just bounced awkwardly. And he was not able to get behind that. Push it back using his palms. So 4 more runs to 𝗃𝗏. Batting on 45 now. Goes big on the offside this time. What a good shot that is. All the way for 6. That brings up his 50. 50 of the most high quality runs from 𝗃𝗏. He scored both on the leg side and on the offside. 51 of just 33 balls. He's fighting for DELL and bringing them back into this game. 13.5 overs, 116 for 5, 72 now needed of 37. 12 runs have come off this over. It's an important ball this. Beautifully bowled, picks up the wicket. 𝗃𝗏 is distraught, wonderfully caught by the wicket-keeper. Mahesh takes that catch and 𝗃𝗏 goes just at the right time for Microsoft. Just when it looked like DELL was pulling the momentum back from them, 𝗃𝗏 gets an outside edge and loses his wicket. A nothing shot in the end. Full ball outside the off stump. Praneeth does not connect. Praneeth has launched that well over the fielder at long off. What a good hit that is. Losing a wicket but not losing momentum. DELL has decided that they are going to fight for this since this is a knockout game. Wonderful batting this from Praneeth. Trusting his strength. Just going through the arc. Hitting it well over the fielder's head for a 6. Hit it over mid-wicket, long on. The fielder circling there. Just going over his head, another 6. So Praneeth dealing in sixers at the moment. Wide called by the umpire. $130 for 6. Short ball and Praneeth has launched into that. That has gone to the highway. What a good shot that is. Well over mid-wicket. Another wonderful 6. For 3 sixers this over already. What wonderful batting this from Praneeth. Goes again, and my God, has he belted that or what? Fantastic batting this. Incredible performance from Praneeth, single-handedly bringing DELL back into this game now. "43 of 17. Wow. Just 46 needed now of 31 balls. The run rate has come down to 9 runs per over. "46 of 31. Rohit Lalwani, what a leveler cricket is. 65 runs with the bat, but with the ball in hand, he's conceded 38 now of just 2 overs. The last ball still to go. Beautifully hit, but that fielder had an opportunity. I think that was Nitin at point. Has he dropped the match? Very similar situation. Last match, I remember Sydney had played a very similar stroke and he was caught at exactly that same position. This time, Nitin not able to hold on to that catch. Let's take a look at that replay. How far away was he from holding that? Inches off the ground. That had carried, but just short. What a game we are witnessing again. 45 of 30 needed. Aman Agarwal, the star bowler for them. 2 overs, 6 runs for 2 wickets. Back in the attack now. Fading sunlight. 5:55 the time on the clock right now. 4 more overs to go in this game. This match is in the balance. Full ball, drilled past back the bowler. Was there an outside edge? No. Just a lone appeal from the fielder at covers. Nobody else was excited. Flared that outside the off stump. Couple of bounces in the deep towards Viru, who does the fielding. That brings Praneeth back on strike. Praneeth, 45 of 19. Phenomenal batting from him so far. Key wicket this for DELL. Played that in the gap between the 2 cover fielders. Will he come back for the second? No, he decides against it. Just a single. Common sense cricket this from DELL. Outside edge, the ball racing away towards third man again. The fielder too square to stop that. A fortuitous boundary. But you have to say that that was a full ball. 150 comes up for DELL with that stroke. 38 runs now of 25 balls. This match is in the balance. The DLF par score at the moment 143. So DELL are 7 runs ahead of the equation at the moment. How they've managed to come back into this game is a miracle. Diva and Praneeth. Short ball on a length, just going down the leg, but hitting the pads. Leg by towards short third man. The end of the 16th over. The last 4 overs to go in the game. 151 for 6. Nitin comes back. Left arm over the wicket. He's bowled in 3 overs for 37 runs and a wicket. It's been expensive today. 𝗬𝗃𝗃 on strike, 5 runs for 4 balls. Needs to find a way to get Praneeth back on strike, 𝗬𝗃. Wickets are as important as runs at the moment because they're batting not just against the bowling but also against time. The sun has almost set. Outside edge! Oh my God! Hiten there jumped. Just not able to hold on to that. Got fingertips to it. 2 runs to the score. Nitin not happy with that effort, but really, I think Hiten did all that he could. Let's take a look at that at the replay. I think that was a full-blooded dive from him, just evading the fingertips. That's a full ball, slow one, hit straight towards long off. Just a single. What cricket we've witnessed today, fantastic. The match has swung one way and then another. Nitin coming back, bowling to Praneeth now. Go for the big one and appeal for stumping. The umpire signals towards the third umpire. Quick check by the umpire, not out given. Praneeth batting on 46 of 21. Praneeth launches into that, going over the long on fielder who jumps, but that ball sails over in. 50 up for Praneeth with that stroke. Magnificent batting this from Praneeth. Single-handedly taking DELL across the finishing line here. Or does he? 52 of just 22, following that wonderful half-century from 𝗃𝗏 earlier. 𝗃𝗏 got out. The ball after he scored is 50. Does the same happen to Praneeth now? Oh, this is nail-biting stuff. 160 for 6. The required run rate 9.6. Go for it again. This time the fielder is settling under it. And he takes it! Exactly the action replay of what had happened to 𝗃𝗏 earlier. He scored his 50, got out to the next ball. Praneeth does the same. Caught. Fielder in the deep at long off takes a comfortable catch. Praneeth gets dismissed. A big wicket in the context of this match. Nitin picks up his second wicket. Praneeth is disappointed, he's distraught. Sudhir manages to tick that through to third man. 7 wickets down now. 27 needed of 18, exactly 9 runs and over. What a big wicket that was. Praneeth, if he could have just managed to keep his composure there. 𝗵𝗏 comes back to bowl his fourth over. Into the stumps, defended it, back to the bowler. Played that towards cover point. Wonderful fielding from Nitin, just not able to break the stumps down. The 𝗙𝗵𝗆 score at the moment. Play and a miss outside the off stump. No call from the umpire. .26 needed now of 15 balls. An exciting game of cricket we've seen. And he's bowled him! Off stump knocked back. Aman picks up his third wicket. Fantastic bowling performance from him. And DELL Technologies once again find themselves short towards the end of this game. Last game it was Sydney. This game it was Praneeth. Scored that half century. He just needed to bat out there for a couple of balls. But tried to go big again. Hold out to the fielder in the deep. And now Aman comes back into the attack, picks up his third wicket. 𝗪𝗠𝗩𝗏, the new batter, out in the middle. The 𝗙𝗵𝗆 par score at the moment 166. So at the moment, Microsoft Technology is winning this by 3 runs. .26 runs needed of 14 balls. Beaten outside the off stump. .26 of 13 now, 2 runs every ball. Played it again towards cover point. Nitin does the fielding, keeps it down to a single. .25 runs of 12 balls. Outside half of the bat. Single towards short third man. Outside edge. No, the umpire calls that a wide. .23 runs of 11 balls. Keeper walks up to the stumps. It's hit powerfully between the fielder at point and gully. The ball is racing away to the boundary. Wonderful stroke that from Sridhar. Still have some fight left in them, DELL. 19 more runs to get in 10 balls. Just beaten there of the keeper's pads, I think, by signalled. '18 of 9 now, 2 runs for ball. Jude Solomon 2 of 3, Sridhar 6 of 5. If there's a little bit too much to ask of the tail-enders, DELL need to pull the rabbit out of the hat here. He goes for the big one, hit it straight to the fielder's at cover. Takes a good catch. I think that is Hiten who takes that. Missed the earlier one at point, but this time holds on to it. The final nail in the coffin now. Phenomenal performance from Microsoft's Global Development Cricket team. They found ways to come back into this game throughout. They've picked up wickets at the right time. Remember, Diva was getting great guns. The moment he scored a 50, they plucked his wicket out. They floated one wide, asked him to chase it. He got a nick and the keeper collected. And Prashant was going great guns as well. Nitin pulled his line away from the stump, pulled his length back a little bit. Asked him to go over the long off fielder. Prashant obliged. The fielder at long off pulled off a catch. So credit to MSGD. They've played a fantastic game of cricket. 8 balls left, 18 runs to go. Short ball. Oh, an overthrow. An anticlimax towards the end of this game. There's nobody backing up that throw from point. The umpire signals 1 run short. And he's bowled him. That's the end of the match. 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗃 picks up his 3rd wicket and wraps up this scintillating semi-final. What a great effort this was from DELL Technologies, but they fell short. MSGD deserved champions today. They go into the finals. Brilliant performance from 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗃, 4 overs, 24 runs for 3 wickets. DELL Technologies, Praneeth did really well, 52 of 23, Jiva 51 of 34, but in the end falling short by 16 runs. MSGD was set up by that wonderful knock from Rohit Lalwani, 65 of 36. Ramesh played a good hand of 38 of 22. The ball in hand for DELL. Rather, when DELL were batting, Nitin picked up 2 wickets for 47. The all-important wicket of Prashant in that last over. Aman Agarwal picking 3 wickets for 15. 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗃 3 wickets for 24. Hiten 3 overs 20 for 2. So everybody contributing there to bring this fantastic result. So 𝗵𝗺 𝗃𝗃, the man of the match, 11 runs for 8 balls, 4 overs 24 for 3. Aman Agarwal, the best bowler for them, 4 overs 16 runs for 3. We hope you enjoyed this wonderful game of cricket that we've presented to you. Team MVL bringing these pictures live. A wonderful day of cricket comes to an end. We have our finalists for the Platinum Cup. Qualcomm will face off against MSGD for the Platinum Cup. This is Idris on behalf of Team MVL signing off. We hope that you enjoyed our telecast. Have a good rest of the evening. I have Pawan with me, the man of the match. An exciting semi-final that walk me through what your emotions were.
Yeah, indeed, it's roller coaster ride actually. I should say, the batsman Praneeth and Diwakar. I think,
Yeah.
they both had a very good partnership, and I think they were around 10 overs 61 like that, and from there, last 2 overs 25 is amazing the way he played. I mean, I should give credit to him as well. Yeah, but it was end of the day. Yeah, I mean, we pulled off. Our bowler Nitin Bhayne. I mean, he bowled very well. He has taken a crucial wicket of
Praneeth.
Praneeth. So from there, I think it turned out. Yeah.
I will talk about the match, but let's first reflect on your own performance. Three wickets today. It was not easy, I think, when you came into bowl. How did you go about planning your wickets, your dismissals, or was it just a matter of keeping it in the right areas?
Yeah, basically it is, right. So see, basically the pitch is like a high scoring pitch. So I need to bowl on the right areas. I should not bowl fuller, or I should not bowl shorter, right. So I should be hitting the deck hard and vary the pace. So that's what I always do. So that actually turned out well, and it worked for me, I should say. Yeah.
A word on that bowling performance from Aman as well, from your team. I think he was terrific. The way
Terrific,
that he was
terrific.
getting the ball to move right till the last over. He was getting the ball to nip even in his fourth over.
Yeah. In fact, see, I was calling him, I mean, because to take the man of the match instead of me, because he bowled terrifically, as I said, right? So, I mean, he was one of the game changers of the match, I should say. I mean, the way he bowled the penultimate over, and before that, I mean, he gave just one run at that time, crucial time. It's
2 runs, I think.
Yeah.
3 overs, 27, so he conceded just 2 runs. Yeah.
So it's a terrific performance from him. Yeah, I should say.
For me, I think when I was watching this game, right, it was a little bit of an education in some ways, because what I felt is every time that they were able to throw a punch, I thought that you were able to absorb that punch and come back harder. And I'll give you 2 examples of that, right? 𝗙𝗃𝗃 scores a boundary, gets to 50. The next ball, Hiten floats it wide, gets the outside edge, and the keeper collects. Pawan does the same thing. Praneeth does the same thing. He scores 3-4 sixes, hits that fantastic 6, gets to 50. The match is right in their pocket now.
Right.
27 runs needed now just for the last 3 overs. Nitin finds a way to just, pull the length back a little bit and gets him to hit off to long off.
Yeah, that was a good slower one, actually, and it turned out. But he was hitting very hard, and the way he's swinging his bat, that much big sixes in this ground is too fabulous, I should say, right? So, but the way Nitin, took the pressure, absorbing it and bowling the right balls, or thinking, it's all thinking, right? So, and execution is more important. Even if you think something, you should execute,
You should
right?
be able to execute.
Execution went well, I should say, and we took the pressure, and it came up good.
Yeah, Nitin was very expensive today, but the 2 big wickets that he took, right? 47 runs, but I think he's taken 2 big wickets. Even the first wicket that he took was a phenomenal ball.
Right.
I think that was Sydney's
wicket.
It was a phenomenal ball, because that was going away. It somehow pitched and came back in and hit the off stump. Sydney could not believe what had happened there.
And that too, he's strong on leg side. So
Absolutely.
we opened up the leg side. So he tried to convert that. I should give credit to my captain Mahesh as well.
Right.
So he backed up the complete offside, and he
Invited
him to play that cross shot, or glance and all.
Right.
So that way, I think it
Yeah,
worked.
but I mean, I can say that most batsmen would have lost their rostrum to that ball, because I'm watching that on replay. I saw that replay a few times. I have that pleasure in the commentary box, right, because I can do that. It was just a phenomenal piece of bowling. And then again, like you said, Praneeth was taking the game away from you, but he stepped up and picked up his wicket. So great game. Now that means finals for MSGD against Qualcomm. What are your plans? I don't think you both have played against each other so far in the group stage.
Yes,
Have you?
in group stage we didn't play.
Okay, so this will be the first time that you will face off against them. What are your plans going to be there?
See, it's mostly we'll go. It's match day. I know it's still 7 days to go, so we'll see. As per on the day.
All right.
I mean, let us enjoy this moment for now.
Absolutely. Sorry, my bad. I'll let you enjoy with the team. Congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you so much.